If you have ever stared at a main lug load center and wished it had a main breaker, you know exactly how frustrating that conversion process can feel. That is where this Siemens kit comes into play. It is essentially the bridge between a basic setup and a fully protected main breaker system. Now, the first thing to get out of the way is the compatibility. This is specifically designed for the ultimate line of load centers. If you are working with anything else, you are going to run into a wall pretty quickly. It is a bolt-on unit, which feels solid and reassuring once you actually get it seated. There is a certain weight to it that makes you feel like it is not just some flimsy piece of plastic, which is exactly what you want when you are dealing with your home's electrical backbone. What stands out here is how straightforward the design is. It is not trying to reinvent the wheel, it is just doing a job. It fits into those ultimate panels that have been rolling off the line since 2002, so if your home was built or updated in the last couple of decades, there is a good chance this is the piece you are looking for. But look, here is the reality of the situation. Siemens is very firm about the no used parts rule. They are not just saying that to sell more units. If you try to save a few bucks by grabbing a salvaged breaker from a scrap pile, you are essentially nuking your panel's warranty. It is a bit of a hard line, but honestly, when it comes to electrical safety, it is probably for the best. The installation itself is pretty clean, provided you have done your homework and checked your wiring diagram first. Do not skip that step. Even if you think you know the panel, the diagram is the final word. One thing that might catch a few people off guard is the size. It is compact, measuring about 5.5 inches deep, but it still takes up a decent amount of real estate inside the box. You will want to make sure your wire management is tidy before you try to bolt this in, or it is going to feel like a bit of a wrestling match. If there is a downside, it is that this is a very specific tool for a very specific job. It is not a universal fix-all. If you are not using an Ultimate Series panel, this thing is just a paperweight. It is a bit of a bummer that it is so locked into one ecosystem, but that is the trade-off for having a part that fits perfectly without any modifications. It is a reliable, no-nonsense component that does exactly what it says on the box. If you are looking to convert or replace a breaker in a compatible system, this is the standard path forward. It is not flashy, it is not exciting, but it is the kind of hardware that just works, and in the world of electrical panels, that is really all you can ask for.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.